Hey guys, welcome to our third video on the Technic Pack for Minecraft 1.73. Today we're going to be talking about equivalent exchange. Basically, what equivalent exchange is it allows you to trade one item for another item of its equivalence. So, for example, sugarcane's equivalent is sugar. It's the same strength of it. Now, then, another example is 4 sugar are the equivalent of 1 gunpowder, and so on, all the way up to diamond. Now, what me and Andrew have done is we've actually created a machine that can convert sugarcanes into diamond blocks using equivalent exchange. So, pretty much what happens is the sugarcanes get knocked off here with the pistons, which are then brought in to this block. The sugarcanes are then turned into sugar. And using equivalent exchange, that sugar is later turned into gunpowder. Now, as I said before, 4 sugar equals 1 gunpowder. Now, from that gunpowder is then turned into glowstone. 3 gunpowder equals 2 glowstone dust. Now, from glowstone dust, it gets turned into glowstone. From glowstone, it gets turned into gold ore. From gold ore, it then gets melted with this electric furnace. Now, the electric furnace is powered by solar panels, which only work in the day, but I think it charges up at night, so I think it works at night too, but I'm not 100% on that. The gold bars are then turned right into diamonds, and diamonds are then turned into block of diamond, which is the usual way of doing it. Now, so far we only have 1 block of diamond, but we're hoping to get more. As you can see, it takes a very long time to convert it just using sugarcanes alone. It takes 768 sugarcanes to make 1 diamond, and 6,912 sugarcanes to make 1 diamond block. So, there's the equivalent of 6,912 sugarcanes in this block of diamond. So, we thought we might want to speed it up a bit. So what we've done is we've created 3 quarries down here. So how the quarry works is it's powered by an engine. This is the steam engine, so coal's needed. And it pumps up anything it digs. Andrew has set this up so whatever gets pumped up is put into these chests. Now, the chests also have pipes running through them. So everything that gets put into the chests is pulled out through these pipes and is filtered using this. What this is actually doing is only allowing whatever is in the yellow space to go through into the automatic crafting table. Now, the only thing in the yellow space is cobblestone, so the only thing that's going to be allowed into the automatic crafting table is cobblestone. Now, as you can see, we've turned cobblestone right into redstone ore, which then gets turned into iron ore, which then gets turned into gold ore, which is then, using this, teleported all the way back to this over here. So the gold ore is teleported from there to this, just like that, which then gets put into the electric furnace, which is then turned into a gold ingot, which is turned into diamonds, which is turned into a diamond block. Now, as you can see, there's loads of different types of pipes. I've already been through the teleportation pipe, but I'll go through it again. What it is whatever goes into this is teleported to another pipe. Now, the way you'd set what it's teleported to is the frequency. Okay, say I wanted a certain thing to go to another pipe. So say I wanted whatever's coming through this pipe to go to that pipe over there. What I'd have to do is I'd have to set this to its own specific frequency. This is set to frequency 2. I'll have to change the receiving option to false, because it's going to be sending, not receiving. And then I'd go over to this one, and I'll set this to receive and frequency 2. Therefore, whichever is sent through this will then get picked up by this. That is pretty much the gist of the teleportation pipe. But as you can see, there's loads of other different types of pipes. This is a wooden pipe. This is the only pipe that can actually be powered by an engine, which allows other things to be sucked through it. This is an obsidian pipe. This allows things to be sucked through it. This is the only thing that will actually suck in. So say I wanted to send some sugarcanes down the pipe. What I'd do is I'd drop the sugarcanes into the pipe, So like these pistons have been set up to push the sugar canes into the pipe. So let's go ahead and drop these in and see what happens. As you can see, they actually go through the pipe because that's obsidian, an obsidian pipe. Now this is a golden pipe. What this does is it allows things to travel faster through it. Now these are powered by redstone torches underneath, which allow them to go faster. Without the redstone torches, they just act as a normal pipe. But these, as you can see, this is taken down to here, which is then turned into sugar. So all these different sugarcane farms are creating sugar, which can then later be turned into diamond. Now, there's another thing I'd like to show you. This is part of the red power mod. This is actually a timer. What it does is, at a specific time that you set, this button is pressed, which then allows power to be released to this redstone wire. So I've set this to every 160 seconds. So every 160 seconds, this is powered, which then turns on these pistons. All the pistons push off the sugar canes, and the sugar canes are brought down through the tubes and put into there, which is then turned into diamond. So it's quite good. So without that, what I'd have to do, if this wasn't in the game, what I'd have to do is I'd have to go up here and push a button every 160 seconds. This is just an automatic thing, which allows me to just leave it and it'll do it itself, which is another great little feature that's been put in the game with the addition of the Technic Pack. I got this idea by watching a Yogscast video in which they did this, but they didn't really go into deep detail on how it was made, so I thought I'd give it a shot and make a video on it to see to show everyone how it's done. It's quite complicated when you first start, and I bet whoever's watching this is thinking this is complicated, but after a while it starts to make sense to you because you know how everything works. But I'm not going to say it's easy. It is quite hard, and getting the materials together is also a very hard job. But once it's all done, it's worth it because you get diamond blocks, which are pretty epic. Now we're going to move on to automatic crafting tables. Automatic crafting tables came with Buildcraft, which is part of the Technic Pack. And what they do is they allow you to create things automatically, hence the name Automatic Crafting Table. Now, the way it works is that you put in the recipe for one item. So, I've put the recipe for diamond in here, which is 4 gold ingots using equivalent exchange. Now, because I put 4 in, every time more gold ingot is added, like one has been added here, one has been added here, one has been added here, and one will be added here. Every time that double of what you originally put in is put in, a diamond is created, or whatever that equivalent exchange may be, and then sent down the pipe. So when this reaches another one on there, so they're all 2, a diamond will be sent down the pipe and brought into here. And then when all these reach 2, a diamond block will be sent down the pipe into this. Now remember, this is just a fraction of the things you can do with the Technic Pack. But I just wanted to show off some of the cool features of the Technic Pack. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys.